Confused about Thai amulets? Get your questions answered here. Across the globe, cultures hold Thai amulets in high regard. Believers see them as powerful lucky charms, warding off malevolent spirits. This tradition continues to this day. Thai Buddha amulets were once expertly handcrafted and well known all over the world for their protective qualities. However, with increasing demand, the production process has adapted. Today, most amulets are formed using molds, creating figurine images of Buddhas, revered monks, or famous saints. These are then brought to temples, where guru monks chant and bless them with spells during designated periods. People wear these amulets as pendants, seeking protection from harm, obstacles, and misfortune, while also hoping for improved health. Rich in tradition, Thai amulets have been passed down through generations and even sold for centuries. Wearers often credit them with overcoming business obstacles, avoiding accidents, and warding off evil spirits from their homes and workplaces. These experiences fuel the belief in the amulet's protective power. Starting to use a Buddhist amulet for the first time can be a significant step, and many new wearers naturally have questions. They often wonder, which type of amulet is best for me? Or are there any restrictions I need to follow to ensure it works effectively? In the following sections, I will address some of the most common misconceptions and mistakes people make regarding Buddhist amulets, helping you navigate this practice with confidence. Questions and topics that are most often asked. What should I do before wearing the amulet? Wash your hands before taking the amulets to wear, and follow the following steps. Make your mind calm and focus your faith on the amulets. Hold your amulets in your palm in the praying position and start reciting the following. To activate the full potential of the amulet, begin by reciting the following mantra slowly: Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. It is considered beneficial to invite the Lord Buddha, guru monks, and deities with their blessings to be with you before wearing your amulets. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. 3 times, and recite the following. Put tong or ra ta na nong, thum monk or ra ta na nong, sung kong or ra ta na nong, put tong prasit ti mei, thum monk prasit ti mei, sung kong prasit ti mei, 3 times. This mantra translates to I reverence the Buddha, the Dhamma, and the Sangha. By chanting it, you seek their blessings for your request to be fulfilled successfully. Then, you can wear the amulet chain around your neck or keep it in your handbag. Does the amulet have any wear restrictions? Yes, there are some general guidelines for wearing Thai amulets to show respect for their Buddhist significance. Amulets are seen as sacred objects in Thai culture. It's considered respectful to remove them before activities that might be seen as impure, such as during immoral activity or inappropriate behavior. Additionally, some people choose to remove them during sexual relations. Ultimately, the most important thing is to wear the amulet with a sincere and respectful attitude. How do I remove neck amulets the proper way? Wash your hands with clean water before taking off the amulets from your neck. This shows respect for the sacred object. Then hold the amulet in your cupped palms, similar to a prayer position. This demonstrates respect for its sacred nature. You can take a moment to silently thank the amulet or deities associated with it for their protection. Place the amulet in a clean and elevated location. This could be a small altar at home, a jewelry box, or a dedicated pouch. Avoid placing it on the floor or in unclean areas. Where is the best place to put the amulet? Do not put the amulet on top of your bed unless there is no sexual activity. If you want to keep them in your bedroom, avoid placing them at the foot of your bed, where your feet might point towards them during sleep. Place the amulets close by on a nightstand, as long as it's not directly at the foot of the bed. Otherwise, consider placing them on a higher shelf or drawer in your room. Do not leave your amulets in an improper place, like on the floor or inside your trouser pockets, or hang them lower than your waist. The best place is to keep your amulets in a clean and respectful location. Does the amulet need re-blessing? No, it's not necessary. But is it okay to let the monks make a prayer of blessing over the amulets for purification, or do you have any idea that having the brief blessings on the amulets could recharge its power? Usually, we see people taking off their amulets and letting the monks chant and bless when they go to the Thai temple on their holiday to pay respects to the monks. The brief blessing is usually a general blessing for all amulets and not for the particular amulet itself. The monk or archon who creates the amulets will only have the unique knowledge to bless the amulets that they create. When one visits the temple, I believe that no monk will ask for your amulets for blessing unless you hand them to them, where they will only bless you and sprinkle holy water on you to bring you luck. However, if your amulet has come into contact with someone else's, it might be beneficial for you to take a ritual bath to purify the amulet over a lit-up candle or incense smoke. Does an amulet lose power over time? No. It works best when you're clear about why you're wearing it. The more you believe in its power and what you want it to help you with, the stronger the connection becomes. It's like adding your own energy to the amulets, making it even more powerful to bring you peace, good luck, or whatever you need. An amulet is most powerful when you wear it with a clear purpose in mind. The more you focus on what you want the amulet to help you with, the stronger its effect will be. This is because your own energy and intentions combine with a kind of universal energy to create a special kind of power that makes the amulet more effective. The way we think about ourselves shapes how our lives turn out. If you believe in your heart that you will always be poor, for instance, you'll develop a way of thinking about money that keeps you stuck in poverty. This way of thinking, called poverty consciousness, might make you miss opportunities to earn more money and can also hold you back from reaching your goals. Can we wear multiple amulets at the same time? Yes, wear the amulets if that feels right for you. Most people in Thailand wear odd numbers, like 1, 3, or 5. You can even combine different amulets without worry. They won't fight or cause problems. While some prefer odd numbers on the neck for balance purposes, it's not a strict rule, as long as one feels comfortable. For example, if you are wearing 2 Pra Kun Peng from 2 different temples, their powers won't fight against each other. The protective effect of an amulet will not negate the impact of metta, loving kindness. However, legends say Pra Kun Peng and Kun Chang were fierce rivals in love, so it's best to avoid wearing amulets associated with them both at the same time. Can I put the amulet in my trouser pockets? The way you wear an amulet can actually affect its power. Different amulets have different jobs, like bringing good luck or protection from harm. Because of this, how you wear an amulet can change depending on its purpose. Here's a general idea: it's always best to check if there's a specific way to wear your particular amulet. All Buddha images should always be worn higher than the waistline as a mark of respect. This includes takrut that has a Buddha image on it, even if the image cannot be seen clearly because of the nature of the takrut talisman. Takrut are sacred scrolls. Monks bless these thin sheets of gold, silver, or bronze inscribed with mystical symbols, then roll them into tubes. The placement of your amulet can influence its effectiveness. Traditionally, Pra Rahu amulets are worn at the back of the body. There's a belief that Pra Rahu, associated with protection, guards you from harm and negative energy coming from behind, like surprise attacks or bad magic. In contrast, some amulets like Pra Nong can be kept in your pocket. The key point is, there's no one-size-fits-all approach. Different amulets may have specific placement recommendations to optimize their benefits. If you're unsure about the proper way to wear your amulet, it's always best to consult the seller, the temple you acquired it from, or the person who created it. They'll be able to provide the most accurate guidance on how to wear it to unlock its full potential. Can I bring my amulet to the bathroom? It is often heard that if you are wearing a Thai amulet, you cannot go to the toilet. Many people felt that a toilet was a dirty place for the amulets used for urination. Some people remove their amulets before they enter the toilet. Going to the toilet in nature does not mean that it is an unclean or dirty place. Don't worry too much about wearing your amulet perfectly. Even Lord Buddha used the toilet during his lifetime, just like everyone else. Monks need to use the bathroom too. The most important thing is to wear your amulet with confidence and belief in its power. As long as your intentions are clear, you don't need to stress about every detail of how you wear it. Can a lady wear an amulet on her period? Yes, you can wear it, just treat it with due respect. Before wearing the chain or holding the amulets, always wash your hand when you are wearing or taking them off. Taking care of your amulet is important, but it's okay if your period gets in the way. Just wash your hands well after handling your sanitary products. If you feel uncomfortable wearing the amulet while on your period, you can keep it safely in your purse or handbag. The amulet's protection will still be with you. Remember, the strongest power comes from your own beliefs. The more faith and trust you have in your amulet, the stronger its energy will be to protect and bless you. Does the price affect the amulet power? Forget expensive amulets. Many inexpensive amulets are just as powerful. It's all about the creator. A skilled, spiritual guru blesses the amulet with rituals and chants, inviting Buddhas and deities, making it holy and strong, not the price tag. Price doesn't matter for amulet power. Many are strong, even if they are cheap. If you would like to collect the newly made amulets, you should know some of these questions: which monk or archon created them, from which temple, who is invited to perform the blessing ritual ceremony, and what is the purpose of creating the amulet. In the past, amulets were gifts to supporters for their help in developing the temple. Amulet okay in the maternity ward or mortuary? In Chinese Taoism, there's a tradition of not wearing amulets in places like maternity wards. This is because childbirth can involve blood, which some believe clashes with the spiritual energy of the amulet. Similarly, they avoid wearing amulets in mortuaries, as it's a place associated with endings. In Taoist tradition, some believe carrying certain amulets with spiritual inscriptions might limit you from entering specific places. This seems confusing, right? After all, people wear amulets for peace and protection from bad luck. The idea is that these amulets work best in certain environments. If restrictions were too many, it wouldn't make much sense to wear them. Especially in the hospital maternity ward and mortuary, where there are countless numbers of spirits, devotees have high chances of afflicting the spirits and suffering misfortune. So wearing the sacred amulet is to seek protection under such circumstances. If the devotees maintain their faithfulness and beliefs, the spiritual effect of the amulet will always be with them. Can I have beef while wearing an amulet? In Thailand, monks traditionally collect alms each morning. Theravada Buddhism, the primary school of Hinayana Buddhism practiced there, does not have a mandatory vegetarian diet. This is because monks rely on the generosity of laypeople, who may offer food containing meat. If the relevant monk does not like the foods from the devotees, they have to offer them to the others. Many monks in Thailand consume meat, unlike the Chinese Taoists and Buddhists in Southeast Asia, who decline to accept it. In a bygone era, a community in India, revered by followers of Bodhisattva Guan Yin, faced economic hardship. Their livelihood heavily relied on cows, which were essential for the family's survival. These cows served a dual purpose: they provided milk, helped with farm work, and even pulled carts. However, there was a problem: they used ropes through the cows' noses to upload them onto trucks. This worried people because, in many Buddhist traditions, cows are seen as almost holy and deserve to be treated kindly. Cows hold a special place in Buddhism. They're seen as kind and generous animals, providing milk and raising calves for many years. Their lifespan can be around 20 years. They should be treated well and not given hard labor. Because of this deep respect, many Buddhists choose a vegetarian diet, especially avoiding beef. It's a way to show appreciation for the cow's contributions. Can I have starfruit while wearing an amulet? The centuries-old tradition of Cambodian mystical hand tattoos is believed to grant magical powers. Still, the tradition appears to be fading as this increases in today's modern society. In the past, people believed that the tattoos would bring them luck or fame. Soldiers primarily used them to evade enemy fire or repel bullets. Some people believe that the star fruit is the heart of the Buddha and cannot be consumed in the event of any offense to the Buddha. That's not true. It's important to note that this is a specific belief and doesn't apply to everyone. The idea behind it is that these foods might somehow interfere with the magic spells. And by the way, the star fruit is not, in fact, the Buddha's heart. In Thailand, some people with magical tattoos believe eating star fruit might weaken their magical powers. Spiritual teachers have passed down this custom and advise avoiding particular foods, like star fruit, to maintain these magical abilities. It's important to note that this is a specific belief and doesn't apply to everyone. Regular folks without magical tattoos can enjoy star fruit without worry. Walk under drying clothes, lose amulet powers? There are different beliefs about this. Some people might avoid it based on their own traditions or superstitions. Nowadays, numbers of high-rise building owners who rely on drying clothes in high-rise buildings are seen everywhere. What matters most is the origin of that belief for the individual, not whether it's objectively true or false. Even in the luxury apartments, you'll see the residents hanging their laundry outdoors from their balconies to their rear windows, and these have steadily decreased over the years. Almost among the Chinese people, they would find the ladies' underwear hanging up for drying besides the high-rise building to be the most taboo. This is based on the belief that walking under women's drying clothes can weaken a sacred amulet. The idea is that the clothes might be dirty and stained, and that uncleanliness can drain the amulet's power. Of course, in our world of high-rise buildings, the same goes for narrow alleys or walking at night. It is easy to accidentally walk under someone's laundry. It is not always avoidable. Try to avoid hanging clothes. If you unintentionally walk past with a lack of care under the hanging clothes, all you need to do is hold the amulet and apologize from your heart. Apologize for having walked beneath the clothes. If you had noticed and deliberately walked under them, it is a wrongful act that is disrespectful to the holy amulet. What makes the amulets so expensive? Each batch of amulets produced by the temple has a limited amount made, and the original mold for producing that batch of amulets will be destroyed after the ceremony to prevent fake reproductions of similar amulets in the market without engaging in a blessing ritual ceremony. As time passes, the amulets gain popularity, get older, or a shortage occurs when there is excess demand for the public and they become more rare and precious due to the limited amount produced, making them harder to find, which people started to look for. This will naturally cause the price of amulets to increase in the market based on their availability. Do I have to chant kata over my amulet? Yes, if you are told to do so with their provided kata. If the amulet kata is not with you, or if you have the amulet in your possession but lack the specific kata. Before you go out of the house, hold the amulets with both hands pressing together in a praying position, slightly touch your forehead, and chant the following mantra with full faith and trust. You will be blessed. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. 3 times, and recite the following. Put tong ar ra ta na nong, thum monk ar ra ta na nong, sung kong ar ra ta na nong, put tong prasit ti mei, thum monk prasit ti mei, sung kong prasit ti mei, 3 times. This is a special mantra for all Thai amulets. The mantra calls upon the power of the Buddha, Dhamma, and Sangha to be closer to you and protect you. So here, in this video, I recorded the chanting mantra to help you practice the pronunciation tutorial. To bring the amulet to your neck, it must be done as follows.
นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระหะโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะ
พุทธังอาราธนานังธัมมังอาราธนานังสังฆังอาราธนานังพุทธังประสิทธิเมธัมมังประสิทธิเมสังฆังประสิทธิเมพุทธังอาราธนานังธัมมังอาราธนานังสังฆังอาราธนานังพุทธังประสิทธิเมธัมมังประสิทธิเมสังฆังประสิทธิเมพุทธังอาราธนานังธัมมังอาราธนานังสังฆังอาราธนานังพุทธังประสิทธิเมธัมมังประสิทธิเมสังฆังประสิทธิเม
So, in this video, we learned about the most frequently asked questions about Thai amulets. If this helped you learn about Thai amulets, smash that like button and subscribe for more new videos about the Thai amulet journey.